What's up, guys? I'm Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
Yeah, this is the first time I think we're doing it from two different locations. For both of them.
Not no one's here.
Yeah, and a little public service announcement, non-comic related, but if you're a DoorDasher and someone orders a smoothie and you don't provide a straw for said smoothie, there is a special place in hell for you. That's all I got to say.
I agree, and it's every time.
Yeah.
Every time. That's the one thing you need other than the food.
Yes. So I can live without a fork for some food and everything, whatever else, that's fine. But you're drinking a smoothie, you kind of need a straw.
It's the one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what the restaurant's known for, the smoothies. And so
it's in the name.
Yes. Anyway, so no Diamond this week. We forgot that we didn't get Diamond. We waited till 5 or so. We waited around 5 and no Diamond came. So yeah. But we got everything else. We got Lunar and we got Penguin. So
tons of skip-its.
Yep, tons of skip-its. But a little fun thing. One of my recommends is a free comic book day book. I'm gonna it's in my stack.
Me
which
too.
Kyle, you also read. So yeah.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna try to get Max MVP to see if we can do a separate video. The three of us talking about that free comic book day book. But
okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and start. This is Skip It's a Mez. So I've got one Mez this week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that Mez? Pray tell.
My one Mez this week is Superman #3.
I had that as well.
Hey, how about that?
Yep. I'm torn because there's something really cool here.
Yes.
It's an interesting concept. The art is good. Something's off.
Yes.
Here. And I don't know quite how to put my finger on what is just something is just off.
Yeah, in theory, I should be loving this, but real quick, the art, Jamal Campbell is terrific. The art is perfect. So in this issue, it's Superman been infected by the parasite virus, and he's got a plan to attract the mini parasites to draw out Rudy, the original parasite. There's a cute little homage to the Superman animated series with the white containment suit, which is like a combination of his space suit and the kryptonite protective suit, which was gray.
I like that.
Yeah. So it gets wrapped up rather easily and quickly, with little action. And Soups gives Luthor a signal watch now.
I know.
In prison. Gave him a watch in prison.
I thought it was going to be a ring. I'm like, oh God, he's proposing to him. I was really worried.
Yeah.
I wrote down that it ended way too quickly and very easily for what this was building up to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just kind of like, that's all it took. So
but the best part was easily the very end with the mysterious group of scientists Luthor wronged who want revenge. That was the best part of this.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not great. It's mad. But the best, like I said, the best part is Jamal Campbell's art.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and the main cover doesn't happen.
This does not happen. Not even close.
Nope. That's the main cover. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Do you have any more Mez? I got just skip it now.
Yeah, that's fair. I had some that could go either way, but I was trying to be generous with some of these.
All right, I'll let you lead off with the Mez, and I'll because this is the first time I think you've got more Mez than I do.
And they're just some like Warlock Rebirth.
How dare you, Kyle? How dare you?
It's good up until the very end.
What? No, I think you're breaking my brain, Kyle. You better, as I like to say, please do explain yourself while I'm spoon feeding myself my smoothie.
I liked the art. I liked everything up until we are introduced to a certain character who I'm giving it a meh because, as we know in the Adam and Eve story, Eve is the originator of original sin. And so I'm thinking this character is going to be a villain, I hope. As
she does some pretty villainous stuff in this issue.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking she could be a main villain, and if so, I'm like, okay, I'll give it props. But it just kind of took me off guard a little bit. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way at times. But overall, I gave it a meh because the beginning of it and the middle of it is actually really fun.
Okay.
It just kind of lost me at the end.
Okay.
So, my next one is Red Goblin #3.
You had that as a meh. Wow, I had that as a skip it. All right.
This was such a weird book. Like, part of me wants to really like it, and I like
Yeah. Okay. So in theory, I should like this too, but the problem is, you have a great concept here with a kid with this symbiote.
Yep.
And by the end, you hope it's gonna be something different with the kid with the symbiote. But by the end of this, there is relatively no difference between him with his symbiote or Dylan Brock with his symbiote. They are effectively the same. Two kids with the symbiotes, both are good. You could mean to tell me you couldn't have him as like an evil, like junior from Problem Child with the symbiote, like an evil murdering kid? Like, why not go there? Why not make him a villain? But they don't. They pull their punch and just make him a redundant Dylan Brock.
Yeah, he's struggling, dealing with this, and I normally when I have shoes, they usually come in pairs and are usually even numbers. So when they're bringing up like, oh no, you have 3 shoes, we have 3 shoes, I'm like, wouldn't you have 4? I mean, I normally deal in even numbers of pairs of shoes, so that analogy I kind of didn't get. But and then at the end with the wise homeless person, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, like, people, do not let your kids sit with homeless people with dogs.
And that's the other thing that kind of irked me with this. It's like, look, homeless people work the system. Not saying everyone, the majority of them work the system. And 2, they prey upon the guilt of others to get money. That's what they do. They're good at that.
And the kindness. They assume everyone's kind and they're gonna help them out. It's like, do not let your kids sit with homeless people.
Yeah, I mean, Norman Osborn at the beginning of this, he's right. I mean, he's absolutely 100% right. He's not the villain. I mean, the writer is making Norman look like the villain. It's like, no.
I'm like, no, he's not. Yeah. Which is why I was kind of behind it. And it's not as bad as the previous issues were, so that's why I gave it a meh. Okay. I was just feeling generous.
I would say by the end of it, it has me think, it's like this kid now is no different than Dylan Brock. But basically, his symbiote is red.
Yeah, he's red. He's different.
Yeah. Well, you can't be that kind of writing. Yeah.
Correct. So that was it. That's all I had for my mess.
Okay, we're on to the skip it. Hey, how about that?
Hey.
All right, so we can finish out.
Are you starting with Marvel or DC?
Oh, let's start with DC. I got a slew of DC. We'll end with Marvel because we got it in there.
Yeah, same here. Jesus.
First DC I got is Static #3. I read this.
Oh, I didn't read it. Okay, so what was Static? You didn't like it?
Well, see, here's the thing. It's like I've been relatively behind this new run because the artist has relatively been taking the lead on this series. Because in this, telling Vita, hey, you go back to just hanging out on Twitter and just and letting out your mentally ill diatribes. But this one was just very boring. This is a very boring issue. Unfortunately, I mean, we got we're learning about school and science and how awesome kids are at science and winning awards at science and studying and getting waffles and talking about science. Jesus Christ. Can Static please blast something or fly something besides talking and eating waffles? The only positive part is the villain's motivation we see at the hospital. That is it. This was a very boring and uneventful issue.
It's a damn shame.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because I've been relatively behind this new run, but this is the first one where this is very damn boring, disappointing. No, don't need to read it.
Seems to be a theme moving along this week, I think, of boring and sitting around talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, what's next? What do you got?
All right, next one I got is Black Adam number 10 to 12.
All right, I read some of that, and then I was like, I haven't read the last 3 issues because I've hated it so much.
Yeah, this is just underwhelming and disappointing. Thankfully, it's almost over.
Yeah.
This Malik character, I can't stand him at all. And the White Adam, I can't stand him. Thankfully, he's almost gone. This is done. But So this guy here transforms into Ibok,
Okay.
and collects Black Adam's lightning from a whip via his transformation, and thus Black Adam can't transform again.
So he's Whiplash.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Okay.
And now, now Adam is making out with Malik's friend / girlfriend. After that, there's a ton of subplots here, and most of which, who gives a shit? Really, I don't give a shit. I don't, and you shouldn't. This issue in this series have just been, what is the damn point?
That's what I've been thinking the whole time, and I started reading like 3 or 4 pages in, and I'm like, I haven't been reading this. Why do I give a shit? And I don't, and it was more of the same, and I just couldn't.
None of it is anything I want with Black Adam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yep. All right. Next skip it I got is Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow #1.
Oh, Super They.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely he's very pretty in this.
Yeah, so this issue came out, this was released digitally last week, and we got it physically in stores this week. And this issue has that notorious uniboob drawn on Supergirl with her massive thunder thigh.
Yep. So good art.
Yeah. And besides that, the other problem I have with this is, okay, look, this is Conrad Kent acting and dressing like he did in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that growth and progression this character made since then, especially with Teen Titans and Infinite Crisis written by Jeff Johns, that is all gone. He's no different than John Kent right now, except he's not gay, as far as we know. Yeah. He goes to a planet to stop some bad guys, but will have to face off against some stunning and brave characters in the next issue. I couldn't grasp anything with it. This is not Connor Kent.
Yeah, it wasn't Connor Kent. It didn't look like Connor Kent. As much as they tried, it's like, no, you just look like an evil biker lesbian. And I'm just like, I'm losing it here. And the weak story that they put into this, it was just even more pathetic. And so it's just another one of those, why?
Yeah, why?
If you don't care, why? What's the point? And that was this whole thing. Like, what's the point of this? Oh, nostalgia. Remember this? Remember this cover?
Member berries.
Yep. That's all it is. And then you open it up and it's like, wait, this isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
It's no 90s. It doesn't look like 90s on the inside.
No.
It's terrible.
Yes.
Book sucks.
All right. Next skip I got is the Nightwing, number 103.
Night Queen.
Yes, Night Queen, 103.
Oh, boy.
Where are my notes? Nightwing 103. So Changeling and Cyborg. Apparently, I was on a live stream the other day, and I was wondering if they're no longer in the same body. Mm-hmm. This subplot about those two, it just kind of got skirted, because the very last issue of Teen Titans Academy, written by the brilliant Tim Sheridan, there was an illusion by Raven saying that they're separated, but they're actually still together. Same body, but apparently, nope. They're this skirted that. That never happened. So they never merged bodies because they realized that was a stupid subplot. And Tim Sheridan's a dumbass.
Yeah.
This whole first story, what was the point?
None.
There's no tension, no drama, just horrible jokes and terrible visual gags.
Basically, yeah.
And remember when this was a Nightwing comic?
I was going to say, where's Nightwing in this book?
Yeah. This is a Teen Titans book.
Yeah. And little black girl who's the key to everything, being the bestest ever, learning how to fight, and being the best at fighting.
Yeah. And okay, now moving on, there's a backup story in here. So real quick, I'll just say the backup story is good, but Jesus, I needed a cold shower after reading that backup story.
Oh yeah.
That's like Jacob's Ladder added with Platoon level of depressing.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah. It's life.
Yeah. Jesus. Be prepared for one of the most depressing stories you'll ever read in your life. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep. Welcome to the jungle. I love it. Yeah,
So,
I was just like, where's Nightwing in this whole thing? What is he doing?
Isn't this a Nightwing comic?
Yes, last I thought. It's his name on the marquee.
Yeah, I don't remember this being a Teen Titans comic. Yeah. Next one I got Wonder Woman.
Oh God.
798 with one magic word. Shazam.
Yeah, you can take a guess as to what happens in this.
Yep. Let's see. Again, Kyle, it's a key. It's a key, Kyle.
I don't have my keys on me.
You have,
I'm at home. I don't need my keys when I'm at home.
That's true. So it's first appearance of Shazam Woman. Shazam Under Woman.
Yep, Shazam Under Woman.
Yep, it's a key.
Yay.
I love how the interior artist does whatever they can to take away the male gaze by, I mean, just look at it yourself. It's not just Wonder Woman, but it's other characters. Like any possible visual beauty you get from the characters, it's all automatically cut away from this artist.
Yes.
So much like Carl Manvers, we can only make Wonder Woman a doll by giving her more powers. You know, that's what make her more powerful. Give her,
make her Ubermensch. Make her the strongest. It's like, and it's literally Mary Sue giving her the powers to be a more Mary Sue. Like, hey, you need to be a better Slay Queen, so I'm going to make you the Slay Queeniest of the Slay Queens.
Slay Queenest ever. Yeah, that's Clinton and Conrad. You know, that's Dumber and Dumberer. Yeah, Dumb and Dumberer. They're the two. Dumb and Dumber, Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. Dumb and Dumberer are the Conrads.
Yeah, and it's all because of the power of love.
Well, they were missing some Huey Lewis here. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I would have bought that.
Yeah.
This book sucks. It's pointless.
Yes. Next skip I got is Batgirls number 17.
Whoa, you're just a hater because it has girls in the title.
Damn it. Yeah.
I got that.
So we got another Dumb and Dumberer. Yep. Here, Clinton and Conrad special. We got the Daily Double with them this week. So the opening of this,
I gave up after 3 pages.
We have a podcaster that everyone knows lecturing on gentrification, and then a hard cut to a random page or two of dancing. Yes,
it was literally talking about food trucks, gentrification, and then dancing. And I'm like, fuck this. It's like, not for me. I can't. I don't even care what happens next.
Yeah. No, this is terrible. I think this one got canceled too, thankfully.
Yeah, it was just too much stupidity in 3 pages. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Next one I got. Catwoman.
Yeah.
Hey, 54. So, Kyle, you worked in a prison for several years.
Yeah.
Do prisoners have a say in manual labor?
No.
And okay, so look, if Selena Kyle, another thing, if Selena Kyle is sneaking around a prison easily during day and night, and the prisoners are telling guards what they can and can't do, and they're having meetings, they don't need to try to break out. You can just walk right out. This is not a prison. This is a daycare.
Yep.
There's no tension. There's no paranoia, no isolation, nothing. I don't get this other than it's silly Billy time in prison.
That's what I equated it to. Someone saw Orange is the New Black and assumes that's how real life works. And they're like, no, that's what people do. So let's just have a cute, adorable hijinks as Orange is the New Black with Catwoman. It's like, that's stupid. Then why have it set there?
Yeah, this is a daycare. This is all. It's not even close to a real prison. Not even half. Not even a quarter of what a real prison is.
No,
I mean, look, I just rewatched this recently. The movie Let's Go to Prison was more believable and scarier than this.
I was going to say Naked Gun 33 to third.
Yeah, there you go. That's more believable than this.
Yes, there was more tension in that shower scene, and then anything.
Yes, in any panel in this comic.
Yes. So I was just like, if you're taking the piss out of everything, it's like, what's the point? Then it's who cares?
There is no point.
There is no point in setting it there. Like, I don't understand who this is for. I don't know. Mm-mm. People who can't read.
People who've never been to prison.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me for DC.
Yep. Me too.
Hey, how about that? All right, so we're on to
Marvel.
Yep.
And it's a lot of Marvel.
Yes, it is. All right, first one I have got is Avengers Assemble. Avengers Assemble Omega, #1.
Avengering,
yeah. By every lazy hack artist and jackass Jason Aaron.
Oh, Jesus God. This $8 piece of shit.
$8.
$8.
I love how Jason Aaron states that the Phoenix is a force of chaos, yet there is no quandary, no problem, price, or cost with having the Phoenix Force now, according to Jason Aaron. There's no struggle with having the Phoenix Force.
No, it was almost seen as good.
Yeah.
It was really odd to me. I'm like, and again, it's a kid in the backyard playing with all of his toys, and that's what this is. It's like, let's just have every dipshit iteration.
It's a special needs kid with a helmet on. Playing with
every toy, and it's like, and then we have this toy, and then everyone's Thor, and then everyone has a Mjolnir, and everyone fights everyone. It's like, oh, give it up.
Yeah, Jason Aaron, he's a genius.
Something like that.
Yeah. So the Avengers, they can't save the day. They need the Omni Avengers, which this happens. They need the Omni Avengers.
Yeah.
And there's and we also there's one less Ghost Rider now. Oh no, that's a shame. Yeah. Anyway, Ghost Rider is gone until his next miniseries, probably by Jason Aaron.
Yep.
Because look, he's not dead. He's working on his car at the end of this damn comic.
Yeah, in like a cave or something.
It's unfucking believable. In the ending with Namor, bullshit. Total bullshit.
Shaking hands with Cap? What?
He never let that happen. Never. And we get body positive Captain America in this.
I absolutely fell out of my chair laughing when I saw fat Captain America with Mjolnir.
Who gives a shit about any of these characters? Honestly, who?
No one.
No, this is...
I literally almost stopped reading when I opened up the first page and I saw a double splash page of all of the characters, and I'm like, that wasn't a hint to be like, you know what, maybe we have too many when you have 75 characters on a page. It's like, it's too many, and who cares? They're all pointless.
They're derivative pointless characters.
Yeah. I don't know who would care this much. It's just
the Jason Aaron sycophants. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and people with ADD or so, I don't know, people who can't
ADD, learning disabilities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not for me.
Nope. All right, next one I got is New Mutants: Lethal Legion #2.
Oh, I forgot this series existed, and I'm like,
I completely. Yeah, me too. I was reading this. I'm like, wait, who's? I was like, oh, this is the they/them writer. Yeah.
I was like, New Mute. I'm like, the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, that's right. We roasted the first issue.
Yeah, and the second. The opening didn't make sense at all.
No.
After that, are we seriously watching the New Mutants have fun as thieves?
Yes, and rooting for them to steal.
Yeah, and so there's people living in the sewers. They won't leave. It's their home. And there's a monster in the sewers killing their people.
Yep.
They see it coming, and you don't do a goddamn thing. You don't leave. I think that's the definition of an idiot.
Yep. Not only to mention you're living in a sewer. But
yeah. Yeah, and then it turns into a shitty version of the Robin comic with the Island Fight Tournament. I couldn't finish this one. It was so damn stupid and horribly illustrated. I couldn't finish it.
When you're lazily sneaking in somewhere and not shutting the fuck up to the person next to you about, oh my God, can you believe we're sneaking into this place? I'm going to pretend to be this person. It's like you're literally saying it in front of everyone. Like we can all hear you.
You're loudly whispering. It's not even a whisper.
Everyone can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to pretend to lose this fight, but I can't lose because I'm a strong they, them, so I have to win a fight. Oopsies. Mm-hmm. I'm so good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck this book. I cannot stand this retarded dialogue. No. It's awful.
There's another one that's ice cream for the mentally ill.
Yes.
All right, next one I got is Hallows Eve, #2. Just the concept of this comic is stupid. I'm not sure I understand this. So Hallows Eve has a magical MacGuffin bag
Yes.
of Halloween 3 masks.
Yes.
That whatever mask you wear, you turn into that. So you get the Wolf Man, and you get a wolf mask, you get like a witch mask, you turn into a witch, just like
a vampire mask, a cat mask.
It's like, this is the level of stakes. This is the level of seriousness we're going to.
Correct.
This is like a bad Buffy episode. This is ridiculous.
Yes, this is worse than Goosebumps.
Yes, it absolutely is. And so they're spending time trying to find the werewolf one. But like the fucking dialogue in this comic, everyone talks to each other like a snarky 14-year-old girl. Everyone. It is fucking infuriating. I almost tore this one in half, halfway through.
Yeah, that pink-haired lesbian standing there like berating the guy that's doing all of the work next to her. Everything she says is like, shut up and just give me the answer. I'm going to give you the answer. Hey, I don't need the sarcasm next time. Just give me the answer. Hey, so what are you doing? Give me the answer to this next question I have for you. It's like, is that all you're here for? Is just to talk shit? And you're giving shit for people telling you the answer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, okay. And she has a vampire mask, but yeah, but she can go out during the day as a vampire. Her only negative is that she gets the hunger of a vampire. But wait, so you can go out during? I think she puts it on during the daytime, which I find hilarious.
She puts on the vampire mask during the day and becomes a vampire during the day. That sounds very counterproductive.
That's what I'm like. Of all your masks, you choose that one? I swear to God, she does. Yeah, it's during the day. It is. I know we can't, but like during the day.
Who cares? Just show it. Just show it.
During the daytime. Vampire mask. Yeah. Also, the hunger, not being out during the daytime.
That's some brilliant writing right there. Gotta love it.
Oh God, it's just a joke. Who's reading
Marvel
that?
Marvel has really regressed back to 2016 Marvel. Bad. All right, next one I got Bishop War College #3.
You're racist.
Yeah, I know.
You don't like the all black.
Nope. Oh, Kyle, you're a racist too. You got it.
Oh
yeah. This is another winner this week. So the mutants and humans have a utopia they created on this alternate Earth where the mutants are all black.
Yes.
But the humans who don't like the mutants, you guessed it.
Yep.
They're white. But that's the least offensive thing about this comic. The dialogue and bullshit side characters are just cringe-inducing in this comic.
Yeah, I skipped over that because I wanted to read more about how great the black people are and how horrible the white people are.
How amazing the world is now.
Yeah, they're like, we found a way to all work together. We're the greatest ever. This society's perfect.
The art and points as well in this comic, it's like they didn't even try. Backgrounds are completely blank. There's no backgrounds. Nothing.
Yeah, and the character design, some of the faces are just awful. They are so bad. It's like your depth perception is completely off. I don't know if they're wearing glasses or not while they were doing it, but
must have been high probably. Who knows? Yeah, smoking those funny cigarettes. Yep.
I just at the end it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yes, best and brightest from the industry.
Yeah.
Whew, boy. All right, next one. SheHulk #12. Legacy number 175.
The landmark 175th issue.
That's right. The landmark 175th issue.
And how do we celebrate?
This fucking comic, this is bullshit toilet paper right here. The first story is practically incomprehensible.
Yeah.
And the second, Kyle, the second half of this comic, you want to share what happens in the second half? Why don't you show us what happens in the second half of that comic? Just show it.
All right.
You're not good. I could not believe this. When I read it, I had to share it with all you guys. I'm like, this is unfucking believable. What happened?
It does take a hard cut to
you think? Yeah.
A book club. A book club. And that is literally the rest of this issue.
Talking about snacks.
Yep.
Talking about books that some of them didn't read. the book they were going to have in the book club talk about, some of them didn't read.
Yep.
And She-Hulk getting frustrated because she can't talk about the book because someone didn't read the book.
Yep. This is giving me PTSD just looking at it again.
This is the last half of the comic.
Yeah.
This is almost 20 pages.
Yep.
This is like
it's about important being vetoing vegan veto. Your veto.
Is that vegan meat? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm vegan keto.
Because that's funny.
This is actual fucking dialogue in a book.
That's funny because that's a thing.
Yep. In the first half of Jack of Hearts, like, I don't want to go back to school to learn poetry. I want to dance. No, he's like, I want to. I don't. What the fuck did he want to do? Like,
the thing is, it's like once you read that second half of the comic, everything that happened in the first half, it's like,
yep.
Wait, there was a first half of this? I completely forgot.
My mouth was agape. I'm like, this is real. This is how we're celebrating the 175th issue of She-Hulk.
Yes.
No fights. A book club.
A book club. Yeah, there's no fighting in the back of it. It's just talking.
Just talking.
Best and brightest right there.
I don't even know.
Neither do I. All right, next one. Hellcat #2.
Oh boy. I didn't read issue 1, but I didn't think I needed to.
No, I don't think you did too. I think you could have read it and would have been perfectly fine.
And I was.
So the know-it-all, that's what it says about her on the first page. They call her the know-it-all. Here, I'll show it. They call her the know-it-all. Boom, right there. The know-it-all. It's like, you're not so
it's not your power.
Yeah, well, not just that, but no one likes a know-it-all. And no one likes a know-it-all bitch like her. Period. Yeah. So a guy Patsy Walker was in love with dies and is body morphed, and Patsy couldn't possibly care less.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of this, she was like, fuck him. Anyway.
Yeah, that's not important right now. Maybe she killed him. But no. Nothing. We don't know.
Nope.
Yeah. Just the guy she was in love with at one point, turned body morphed into like Brundlefly or something. She's like, yeah, whatever. It's like, wait, you said you were in love with this guy, but all right, that's not important. Oh, and Patsy's dad, was he a good dad, Kyle?
Maybe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's right, because the mom said, no, he's the biggest piece of shit in all of human history.
Bullseye.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I forgot. There can't be any good dads.
Yes. Shocking. Yeah. And one more terrible thing about this. So she was contributing to cheating in school, writing papers for people and having them pay her. And she flips out on her friend when her scheme is revealed at school.
Yep.
This is an absolute deplorable, unheroic protagonist. Nothing redeeming or charming or cool about her. She's a manipulative user. This is for morons.
Yeah, and I said nothing happens this entire fucking issue. Everyone's standing around talking.
Yeah.
And talking to Ghost Mom. And it's just like, something happened, please? Can something... No? Okay, we're going to continue
we just learned just how much of a deplorable character this character is.
Yeah. There's your hero.
Yep. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Next one I got, Nightcrawlers. Sins of Sinister Nightcrawlers, #3.
I was leafing through this. I couldn't fucking... I couldn't figure this thing out. I just...
where are my... Oh, yeah. So Kyle, you have Galactus, the devourer of worlds, and he's killed in a throwaway joke in one page.
Yeah, I saw a skeleton Galactus.
Yeah, he's killed by Juggernaut.
Ah.
Really? This whole event is just veering off course and losing focus. This is a brilliant writer we're going to have on The Flash. So here you go. We're going to have this shit to look forward to.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
This thing was like trying to read it was like reading stereo instructions. I just didn't I couldn't I couldn't go on this journey with this book.
No.
I wasn't.
Yeah, this event, like I said, this event is veered way off course, and there is no focus anymore.
Nope, none.
All right, I got 2 left.
Me too.
Hey, all right, next one I got is X-Farce, number 39.
Yay! You know the part where I stopped reading it? You could probably guess.
When Rachel says, "I thought he was always Sketch."
A little bit after that, when X-23 says, "I am the Wolverine."
Oh, I blocked that. I blocked that out of my mind. I wanted to forget I read that.
I was like, nope, no, you're not.
Well, so first thing on the Quiet Council, is that Rachel Summers on the Quiet Council when she said, so. "I always thought he was. I thought he was always Sketch." Seriously?
Yeah, it's like bullshit. If you did, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah, bullshit. Regardless, this council is composed of the most naive and dumbest plant pod segregationist jackasses on the planet.
Yep.
And the council votes to have one of their members on X-Farce to keep an eye on things. And who do they pick? According to the current X office, the dumbest member of the X-Men, Colossus. Yep. Yeah, and honestly, anytime anymore when Deadpool shows up, I want no part of the comic at all.
I just skip over it. Any yellow bubble, I'm like not reading it because I don't care.
And then we see incredibly stupid drinking games, and I mean, what the hell happened? It looks like the only remaining good book now is Wolverine. That's the only remaining good X book.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only one I can stomach and stand and at least be somewhat entertained with.
Yeah.
This I can't because nobody takes anything seriously.
No.
So I don't know. Why should I?
Yeah.
And I don't. This book is trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Last skip it of the week. I have got. This is only again. We're right on the precipice of the cliff. It's going right off the cliff. Amazing Steve SpiderMan, number 24.
Yay!
Yeah.
We got one more, right? Until the super secret.
One or two more.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. But we're inching closer to the death of Mary Jane. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh shit! Whoops. Yeah. How Peter Parker is written now, it's embarrassing.
He is such a bitch and a cuck in this one.
He's written exactly the same as he was in the One More Day. When I say that, I mean he's just short-tempered, reactionary, pissed-off teenager.
Yeah.
And with that, how old is he supposed to be at this point in the series? Because you can explain that away with him being a teenager, but not being a 30-fucking-year-old man.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me he doesn't trust the Fantastic Four to help him? Reed Richards? What the fuck crazy clown world are we in now?
Yeah, he breaks into the Baxter building incredibly easily, I might add.
Yeah, too easily.
Easily beats the Fantastic Four because they're all stupid. Because of course, we have to make them stupid.
Yeah.
Also have this cockamamie plan go through to go back to his time or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And when he does, it's,
Yep.
Some time period has gone by.
Yeah, where Mary Jane had 2 kids with the guy, and where she's dressed up as what's her name? Sarah Connor at the end of Terminator. Yeah.
And he goes in to kiss her, and she's like, "Whoa, back off, bro.
Whoa, asshole! Who the fuck do you think you are?
Don't you know I'm married with 2 kids now? I moved on. All right." It's like, what? How long?
Yeah. You didn't ask permission for the kiss, man. All right.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, no amount of explanation can make any sense of that.
No.
None.
No, and it's just everything Zeb Wells is doing right now. I really hope he's prepared for the backlash he's going to get. I really hope he is.
And well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a joke. It is a farce. Like, what the hell are you thinking?
Just pump a story out there. Everyone's going to like this. Yeah.
Spider-Man fans will pick up anything because they're completionists.
Yeah, because they're so stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
If you're reading this, like us. Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are the skip and mess of the week. What do you think? Are we 100% correct, 1% incorrect, 0% incorrect? Please do let us know in the comments, guys. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. And we'll see you guys coming up soon with the maybe top 10.